Inspiration 1390. I'm Angela Martin. It's Angela and you for two. And I have a very, very special guest in the studio with me this morning, Danielle Allen. She is the biggest loser. I'm going to say the biggest winner. Yay!
Thank you so much for having me. I love being called a loser, so it's okay in my book.
So for those of you that follow The Biggest Loser, the series on NBC, over the last few weeks, she is the winner, and she's from Wheeling, Illinois. So when I saw that Danni won, I was like, Ahmed, you got to get her in here. She's from Wheeling. She's one of us. So she's in the studio with us this morning. She won $250,000 by 1 point.
1 pound, right?
I'm sorry, 1 pound. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So you lost 121 pounds.
Yep. And I love that number, 121. Any way you flip it is 1-1. I was 1-1 with Jillian. I was the last girl standing on that team, and it was it's an amazing, amazing feeling.
I saw your face when they said you won. You just literally buckled oh my God, when you saw the number. I was so happy for you.
You know, it wasn't that I didn't believe I could do it, because I'd already believed I won. So that was enough for me. You know, winning would have been the cherry on top. When you look in the mirror, you know you've won, girl. Thank you.
You look amazing.
Thank you. And I was up against the big boys, and honestly, only 4 other females have won this show out of 14 seasons. So, you know, to be the 5th female on there to actually win, just, you know, so empowering and strong. And I hope other women out there can see that too, that they could really just be a strong woman. And
Absolutely.
it feels so good.
Now tell me this. Men just lose weight faster than we do, don't they?
They do. They get the lucky part of it. You know,
They
don't have the hips. They always say, you know, because a woman's meant to hold on to extra weight because it's supposed to be for childbearing and whatever. I'm like, look, I'm 26. I'm not putting out any babies anytime soon. So let's get rid of some of this weight here.
Wow. So tell me this. Let's go back to the beginning. How did you apply to be on The Biggest Loser?
You know, that's the funny thing. It was such a last-minute decision. Me and a girlfriend, we knew that we wanted to get our lives back on track. My dad was actually put in the hospital shortly before that, and it was just one of those eye-opening moments that I needed to get my life back on track.
Aha moment.
Yeah, exactly. People just get those epiphanies, those light bulb moments. And so it was very last minute. She's like, you know, there's Biggest Loser auditions tomorrow morning. Like, let's just go. What could it hurt? Let's go. We thought we'd meet people like us, and it'd be our jumping-off point to getting healthier. And we get there, and people have pictures and have all these things put. I'm like, oh, I didn't bring anything. So I was just okay, well, we'll still meet people. We'll still go through it. And 8 hours later, we finally get into the doors. And, you know, we really didn't think that either of us would make it. And the fact that I got a phone call that night that night changed my life. It did. And I will remember exactly what I was doing, exactly what I sounded like on the phone. I was crazy crying. I was just like, are you kidding me? Is this for real? Am I being punked? Like, it was just so cool.
So how is your friend? Oh, she didn't get the position.
Unfortunately, she didn't, but she did. She did even better. She's lost over 70 pounds.
Wow.
And she did it in real life. So I think that whole Challenge America movement that we had it worked. It really got people going.
Absolutely. And I'm sure you
so
were an
proud of her.
encouragement to her as well.
I hope so. But man, when I came back and saw her, it gave me that little bit of extra fire to take me through to the finale, because she rocked it, and I'm so proud of her.
Good for her. Now, Jillian was your trainer.
Yes.
Jillian is a beast. Oh my gosh.
That's
is
an
she
understatement.
in your face? She is in your face, isn't she?
Every minute, every second. And you know what? I am grateful for it. The first 4 weeks, though, were a little rough. I even told her when it started to air.
I saw you fall off of the treadmill.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that one
because she had
moment.
me running backwards on the treadmill.
Oh my gosh.
Like, you're supposed to run forward on these things. Come on, Jillian. Give me, throw a bone somewhere here.
But you made it.
I did. And
$250,000. So tell me, what is the first thing you want to do with your money?
Well, I did promise my parents, I'd be the good girl and, pay off my student loans, because those are definitely knocking down the door. So I will do that. But, I didn't really plan anything for the money, because I thought it was taboo to plan money that you don't have. But Jeff, the other finalist, and I made a promise to each other, regardless of who won, we'd take the other one on vacation. So I will hold that up, and I want to make it, a finalist reunion. So we're going to pull Jackson into it, and then you have to have the lovebirds, and so we're going to have Francelina along the way too. So Jeff and them, and Jackson and I will find our men out in Hawaii.
So are you dating her?
Not currently. I've been saying, I do have a new boyfriend. His name is Jim. It's GYM because that's all I've really had time for. And you know what? I love it. I know the Jim will love me right back. We have our ups and downs. We have our moments. We get angry at each other, but at the end of the day, we're a strong fit.
So tell me how your life has changed as far as tell me this. When you go out to dinner now, as opposed to what you used to order, what do you order now? What did you used to order when you went out to eat?
Well, when I used to order, I never even thought about it. I'm like, I'm eating out. I always thought eating out was a treat, right? So I have the burger, the fries. I'm from Chicago. That deep dish pizza would get me every time.
Gosh,
I still haven't had it, though. I haven't had the nerve to even try it. I will, though. That's the one thing. I'm not about deprivation. I promise. I am not about deprivation. I give myself once a week. That's kind of like my splurge day. Get to, give what was my highest craving that week, and that's what I'll have it once a week. Deprivation is out. But when I go out to eat now, I just pay attention to what the food is. I stick to the, the good proteins, the fish, the chickens, even steak. I'm a meat eater. I'm from Chicago. We like our red meat. And then, good greens that go along with it. But I ask questions. I'm not afraid to say, how is this prepared? Does it have butter on it? Does it have salt? Can you, do you mind just plain grilling it for me? And you'd be surprised at how much these foods have their own natural flavor. You don't need those added salts and butters and everything. So just don't be afraid to ask the questions. And that's what I do now. I make sure I know exactly what I'm putting into my body.
Because it's a life change.
It is. It's a lifestyle. It's not a diet.
You are absolutely beautiful, Danni. I want you to know it.
Thank you.
You're absolutely beautiful. Danni's mom is in here with her as well. Come on, Mom. Get on the camera right quick. Look at Danni's beautiful mom. Hello. She is now. Danni has good genes too. Her mom is so fabulous. Sweet. She looks amazing. So once again, we want to just thank you guys for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And we want to keep up with you. Okay.
Please, I would love to.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited.
Hey, Ahmed, maybe we'll have Danni back in about 6 months and see how she's doing.
I'm hoping to add on more muscle.
Okay, absolutely.
That 19 pounds is, gone. I'm going further.
There you go. We believe in you. So this is Illinois' very own Wheeling, Illinois, Danni. I call her Danni from The Biggest Loser, but her actual name is Danielle Allen. And so we just wanted to celebrate her today on Angela Martin. Well, Angela and You for Two. I'm Angela Martin. That's Danni Allen. It's Angela and You. And what's my name?
Zarinko.
And that's Zarinko. All right. On Angela and You for Two. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.